Hey guys, Ivan here with another video for today, and yes, I had to make another video because there is this new Andrew Jacked physique update, which I'm sure you've already seen. It was posted yesterday, but we gotta take a closer look at it and analyze it. So it's a video of Andrew Jacked entering the hyperbolic chamber. As you can see right here, it's actually a cryo chamber. So right here, as you can see, Andrew Jacked looks absolutely massive, huge. Look at that monstrous back. His back is just enormous. He barely fits in this chamber right here. He barely can stand there. And he's super wide. His shoulders are just insane. They're so bubbly. They're so round. They're so bubbly and round. Anyways, he's huge. And his conditioning it's good. I would say it's good. You know, it's not like a classic physique guy's conditioning at this point, but this is open bodybuilding. Conditioning is not supposed to be as good as on a classic guy, because if he went to that point, he would lose a lot of size and fullness, which would not look good against the other guys who are gonna be much bigger and fuller. So I think this is spot on for Andrew Jacked 2 weeks out. But is he gonna be in his Mr. Olympia conditioning at this show at the Arnold Classic? I mean, it's very difficult to guess that based on just a snippet of him just walking here and not even flexing, but you can get the idea based on the way his skin looks. And you know, I think he's gonna be in okay shape. I mean, I don't know what he looks like on stage and off stage with the same condition, but I'm thinking this is probably what he looked like close. This is probably close to what he looked like at the Mr. Olympia stage. So no, we cannot see how conditioned he is right now, not here, but you can see that he's big, he's massive, he looks good, he looks absolutely freaky, and that his conditioning is, I would say, fine. It's good. For less than 2 weeks out, this is good. He maybe has another week of more like relaxing, let his body recover and get fresher, and then also doing a peak week. So he's prepped by Chris Aceto, and we can be pretty sure that with Chris, he's gonna do a solid peak week protocol, and he's gonna get drier and fuller for the stage, and he's gonna change a lot. This is not what you're gonna see on the stage right here, and I wouldn't be too surprised if he actually pushed for condition in this last week before the peak week. So yeah, I think Andrew Jacked is going to be conditioned enough, big enough, and I think he's going to be peaked well. So yeah, I think the chances of him being in that top 2 are more than high. They're very, very probable. And if all this stuff happening around Hadi affects him, Andrew Jacked has a legit chance of becoming the Arnold Classic champion. And then maybe later in the year, the Mr. Olympia. That's not out of the question. He looks good. He is progressing. I can see him doing great things soon, even at the Arnold Classic, potentially. I'm not sure if Hadi got his UK visa, but if he doesn't go to UK, maybe Andrew Jacked can just win that show and qualify for the Mr. Olympia, and then go to the Mr. Olympia even more improved, because Andrew has basically improved from every show to the next, every time. And even though he's not a youngster, I still don't think he stagnated at any point or went backwards. Not yet. Every show was a massive improvement. So even if he doesn't win this Arnold Classic, I'm pretty sure he's going to be better than he was at the Mr. Olympia. Something is going to be improved, probably. And then also, he's going to have a lot of time until the Mr. Olympia to improve even more, which I don't think Hadi can do. Derek can probably progress a lot more, and Samson is going to come better than he was last year. So yeah, still, winning the Olympia is still going to be very difficult for Andrew, but I think things are shaping up very well for Andrew this year. He does look crazy right here. What do you guys think? Tell me down below in the comments. All right, the next thing we got is something pretty freaky from Samson Dauda, and you have probably already seen this. It was posted yesterday. Maybe you didn't, but even if you did, you didn't hear my reaction to this, my opinion on this. And the first thing that pops to my eyes right here is Samson's freaking arms. And I'm thinking, looking at this, I'm thinking, are these arms starting to look a little bit suspicious? I mean, honestly, I don't think they're that much different. They're just really pumped. As you can see, it was an arm day for Samson, apparently. So he got crazy pumped, and this is what he looks like with his arms pumped. It's absolutely crazy. And what I am noticing, it wasn't just that one video he posted a couple of days ago. I can see it now in most of his stuff. He is actually getting in better condition. And he stopped posting his weight, so maybe he even went down. I don't know. I mean, his plan was to get to 350 and stay there for a while. But we don't know that. We don't know if he's still at 350, but he does look, I would say, more conditioned, more matured. So he's definitely training like a maniac. He looks good, and he's, let's say, growing into that weight, because 350 is definitely a new weight for him or for any bodybuilder, really. I don't know. When was the last time a bodybuilder of that height, not somebody who is 6'3", but of that height, that was 350 in the off-season? That, I don't know if that was ever the case, really. I don't think Ronnie was that heavy. Correct me if I'm wrong. Now here in this video as well, you can see how big is Samson from the side. His side thickness is actually out of this world, you know, front to back, chest to back. Crazy. And look at his shoulders, how wide his shoulders are from the side. I mean, all three heads are completely separated. They're basically, I think each one of his shoulder heads is bigger than the entire shoulders of most of us who are watching this video. But yeah, of course, there are some really good bodybuilders following my channel, so not everybody. And here's a little snippet of Samson posing. So not a great video, you can't really see much, but yeah, with the arm pump, Samson looks absolutely crazy, man. And his goal is to just do the Mr. Olympia this year and not do any shows in between, as far as I know. Maybe a warm-up show before the Mr. Olympia, but no big shows. I don't think he plans on doing stuff like Pittsburgh or Arnold Classic or Dubai, but maybe something changes. That's not out of the question. I don't think so. He just wants to reclaim his Mr. Olympia title, and he's on the grind. He's training like a maniac. He's trying to get as big as possible, and he's doing that really, really well. Right now, in 2026, during the off-season, Samson looks like a freaking monster. Whatever you guys think, tell me down below in the comments. All right, and the last thing we got is something that I honestly did not expect at all. A new update from Blessing Awodibu. And the last time Blessing competed, he just looked terrible. Terrible, really, really bad. I am not sure how much of a fault that was of his current coach at that time, Stefan Kinsel, or it was because Blessing did a crazy bulk before that, he got too fat. It was probably a combination of both, but he ended up looking so bad that at that point, I kind of basically gave up on Blessing. I was like, if he was this terrible on the bodybuilding stage, and he still wound up competing, he still thought it was a good idea to do the show he committed to doing, then he's probably not going to be much better in the future. However, ever since then, he, of course, stopped working with Stefan Kinsel. He worked with Justin Jacoby, right, for quite a while. And like a month or two ago, he switched to working with George Farah again. And this kind of tells you that these old school coaches actually are probably still the best, you know. Hanno Rambert, Chris Aceto, George Farah, Patrick Tour, Milos Sarcev. You know, if I had to choose one coach right now, and I talked to many of them, I would still go with Patrick Tour, man. I gotta say, I still think he's probably the best right now in the world for me. For maybe not for everybody, but I think he's probably the best coach out there, in my opinion. So I still wouldn't go with any of the younger guys, and Blessing knows that as well. So he started working with George Farah again, and this is what he looks like. Much, much better. Really, really good right here. Big, full, and actually conditioned. And this is not just a quarter turn. He's actually showing us some other body parts. Like, for example, right here, you can see his quads. Not great, but in the poses from the side, better, right? I mean, I don't know when he's competing. I don't think he announced anything, but for this point in prep, I mean, I don't know which point this is because I don't know which shows he's doing. But if he looks like this right now, this is good. This is very good. Let's take a look at the video that he posted. So yeah, right here you can see. This is definitely shaping up. Like, it has the potential to be the similar package to what he brought at the Indie Pro, where he won, I think, his first pro show, and also at the New York Pro, where he won his biggest pro show. I mean, winning New York Pro was a huge deal. It always is. That year, it was a week. New York, for sure, he beat Charles Griffin, and that's it. But still, winning New York was a huge achievement. And, I think he's coming back to potentially win another show, not a big show like New York, but a show still. That would be a good thing for him. So that's definitely a possibility now that I can see how well he's progressing finally, now that he has a new coach, or actually went back to the old coach, George Farah. Whatever you guys happen to think about this, tell me down below in the comment section. If you guys enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel for more content like this. See you soon, guys. All the best, and bye-bye.